Hey, did you know that Q&A calls are literally killing your coaching business? But here's the good news. By cloning yourself with AI, you can free up 10 plus hours every single week and open the door to an extra $100,000 or more per year. That's exactly what I did with my business partner, who is a trading coach. We saved precious hours every week and built the system I'm gonna walk you through in this video, including the math behind how it can become a six-figure lever in your business. By the way, my name is Ruben and I scaled a coaching business past $3 million using the same systems I built now with AI. And the reason I'm making these videos is to show other coaches and consultants what works, what moves the needle based on my experience without the unnecessary hype. And if you stick till the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to get access to the exact framework step by step or what I'm about to show you so that you can apply it to your business as well. Okay, so let's get started and see what I mean exactly when I say the Q&A calls are killing your coaching business and how you can turn this situation to your advantage when you use AI effectively. But before I show you the exact system, just a couple of words for the context. What I mean when we say Q&As, I'm referring to the same model that Sam Ovens, the original founder of Consulting.com, which I think is fair to say it's really the backbone of all modern coaches and consulting businesses. A lot of you guys might already be using his system, either knowingly or unknowingly. And fundamentally, he showed people how to package your skills, your expertise into a video course that could be consumed on demand by your clients, and how to support them with the live Q&A calls that usually were happening once or twice per week, depending on the business. And this was a great foundation for info product because it made scaling business possible, because instead of talking one-on-one to your clients, which is not really scalable, it takes a lot of your time, you could manage group coaching calls happening weekly, so you can have multiple clients coming at the same time. And by the way, this model still works, but based on my experience, is not really longer efficient and the smartest thing you can do with your business in the AI age. And here are a few reasons. The content that clients are asking you, the questions they're asking you are, in my experience, very repetitive. They are all questions. The answer to those questions can be found in your course. So this is creating a poor experience for most attendees, because at the beginning, okay, it's new, everyone is starting, but then when you keep hearing the same question happening again, it's not really the best use of the time of the coach or the other attendee. Then another problem is the time drain. So sometimes you spend 2+ hours to answer 6-7 questions. So you're not really investing enough time for each query. And again, it becomes not so sustainable as you scale. And then we got also the scheduling chaos, another issue. So you got clients from different time zones. So you need the reason, for example, even Sam Ovens had the Q&As twice a week is because it was having one Q&As to accommodate clients in the United States and one time zone, another Q&A for the one in Europe, in Asia, Australia. So this creates booking headaches, people no showing, and participants that sooner or later they're gonna get frustrated because they can't attend, and also they need to wait several days, at least, or a week to attend one of these Q&A sessions. And then something that most people not really talk about is energy depletion. So for the coach, having constant live session drain mental energy and leave little capacity for high level value activities like content creation, business development, the one that really moves the needle. So even though the Q&As are very important, even for the coach to be in touch with his students, once you start doing for years and the system is not optimized, then the energy go down, which is the worst thing can happen when you're running a business. So that's exactly what happened with the business I built with Corpse, my business partner, again, a trading coach. We hit this exact same problem. And so even though we generated more than $3 million, we found that this was one of the issues that was really becoming a problem. So we built Corpse AI. So see, before we were having typical live Q&A coaching calls with students submitting their questions, he jumped in the call, replying. And the problem, again, these questions most of the times were repeating over and over. So we built the AI version of Corp. How? We train the system, we train this AI based on the knowledge, I call it the knowledge base of his flagship programs, okay, 2 specifically. And also we had all the Q&A recordings for the past 5 years. We get all this material and we train the AI system so that he knew exactly what the content was about, how the coach was, his style of replying the questions, what to do, what not to do. And so in practice, the students ask questions, and this can be done 24/7. The AI responds in the tone of voice of the coach. So obviously it can be trained exactly how you want it to sound. And then, and this is something we iterate along the way. Every time it responds to a question, it includes reference to specific lesson, resources, or previous training materials for deeper learning. So this question doesn't only give the answer, say, by the way, for more context, here's the link where you can learn more about. So this helps re-engaging the student consistently with the course, which is another problem I'm going to talk about another time, another video, that coaching businesses have, that most students don't finish courses, don't actually consume all of the content. And this system helps to loop them back into your program. And then, yeah, as I said, this system gives instant clarity, 24 hours access to the questions that your clients might have. The results were actually surprising for me too, because after testing this to our client base, we found out that 60% of responses were excellent, okay, 28% good, 12% recorded as fair, and 0% poor. So the bottom line is 9 out of 10 AI responses match live coaching quality. And by the way, these results are coming from the same tool, which I'm going to link in the framework. You can get access at the end of this video. So it does that automatically, of course, with AI intelligence. So this is not just an automation that gives students mechanical responses. It's a replication of your expertise, your tone of voice at scale. But let me show you exactly how this works live. Okay, so let's see how this AI clone works. Here we are inside the e-learning area, so you can embed the AI clone in your e-learning area. And this course specifically called Funding Accelerator is teaching traders how to get funded by using capital from prop firms. It's one of the 2 flagship programs Corp's AI has been trained on top of the older Q&A session that we recorded in the last 5 years. So the way it works, you click on the widget, and this is already programmed based on whatever you want the clone to say. Okay, so say Corp's here. This AI version of me is built to help you get clarity fast. If you got a question about these 2 courses, just drop it in. The best way to ask, use this format. My current situation is, my desired situation is, my question is. Let's dive in whenever you're ready. And if you have any feedback, feel free to share anytime. By the way, if you have a coaching program, you have Q&A sessions, and you're not currently using this format, I highly recommend it. Again, this is also comes from Sam Oven's model, but it really helps getting clarity for the coach and for the student, because sometimes students come on this call, they start talking for a few minutes, and there's actually no even a specific question that has been asked. So this really forces to clarify, okay, what is the situation that you're having right now? What's the desired situation? And what is your question? So this really helps, especially now with the AI, to make it really accurate. So prepare a question. Again, a typical question that came through. It says, my current situation is I just started applying the lessons and I feel overwhelmed by all the tools on the screen. My desired situation is I want to have a clear and simple setup where I can make decisions confidently. My question is, which tools should I focus on first and which ones can I ignore until later? And question. Corp's AI's thinking is gathering information based on the knowledge base is being trained on, and also is replying, mimicking the same style Corp's human would have used. So which is usually starts with acknowledging what the question is, and then coaching about the answering the actual question, and then asking after if it's clear, or basically sending to the resource that might help dive deep into the question. So here responded. I'm not gonna read it everything since it might not be relevant for everyone, especially if you're not trading. But is it acknowledging the feeling? I get the feeling the screen can look like a cockpit when you're starting out. You're not supposed to use everything at once. Okay, and then he explained, start with just 2 charts side by side, what to ignore for now. And as I said, again, this is very key. After giving an answer to the question, it says, check out the Become a Specialist lesson, because this walks through exactly this chart setup that he explained and shows why specialization is the fastest path to consistent profits. Okay, so you click here and it will send you to the actual lesson that is relevant to the question. Okay, so that's how it works. We got, again, as I said, very good feedback so far, and this is really a win-win revolution, because for the students, they get instant clarity. They don't need to wait for a week to ask their question. 24/7 availability. The responses still feel personalized and authentic to the coach voice, and most importantly, they progress faster. Okay, they get faster results because the guidance is immediate. It's almost like an on-demand version of support, personalized. And for the coach, you get unlimited leverage without the time constraint that before had with the live Q&As, especially for repetitive questions. And then this creates really scalable growth, supporting hundreds of students simultaneously. And then it positions the coach as a premium service through cutting-edge technology, okay? Because it's not just sending a client to an FAQ document that might have the question, the answer to those questions, but it's not really a smart thing to do. In this way, the impact and the wow effect for the client, it's going to be great. So, but I talk about the $100,000 per year opportunity and the math behind it. So let's assume like an average coaching business is selling an average of 105K packages per year. Okay, so I would say small to medium businesses doing 500K per year, selling 5K coaching packages that comprehend the on-demand course and the live Q&A. Okay, by implementing just this AI clone of the coach, you have two simple options to add an extra 100K, and again, it's conservative. It can be way more to your business. So you can, for example, introduce a smart live package. So instead of selling 5K, you can get all the clients that maybe cannot afford 5K because of the live streaming you do. And for 2K, you sell the course and this AI clone of the coach, which is great value. And even if you sell just 50 of these per year, like less than one per week, that's right there, 100K in a year. Or depending on your business model, this can also be a monthly subscription. Okay, so you can charge something like $99 per month. And if you have 85 active members in a year, which is again very reasonable for a business of this size, that's over 100K per year as well. Okay, so two different options depending your business model. And an example of the second option is Tony Robbins. Industry giant that has cloned himself. He created Tony Robbins AI. So similar concept, just in his case, he's got even more training on his programs and all the live events he did, etc. You can have a look at his page, and he's charging exactly $99. He's got a trial for $1 for 14 days, cancel anytime. Let's see also how it plays out.
Just no time, not working out, any stuff.
Renee, thank you for your honesty. You're not alone. Great news. You've already taken the first step.
As you can hear, very, very alike to the original version. So the point I want to make is that this technology has been proven. And by the way, Tony Robbins, I included an article that talks about this in the framework you can download soon, that he has actually tens of thousands of active members. So he's not just making 100K a year, of course, he's making millions extra per year just by applying this alone. And the beauty is that you need to set up only once. Sure, you need to stress test and make it better and better, but it doesn't take that much effort compared to the scale of the clients that you can help. So really exciting opportunity. But I also want to clarify an important point, which is what to clone and what to keep live, okay? Because with this system, you want to automate anything that is repeatable in the Q&As, technical explanation, resource recommendation, progress tracking, standard troubleshooting, all those things that as a coach, you think, man, these are in the course. So like every time, instead of having you have to say it, AI can say it for you. It's already there. It doesn't need to be repeated live. At the same time, the live component, it can become automatically, it can be positioned as something premium, where you go on deep dive on strategy session for more complex challenges, personal breakthrough calls, custom business analysis. In the training example, if a trader want to have an analysis of his trading chart, those are still being covered during live calls. Okay, mastermind discussions, live implementation of the workshop. I mean, the live part, I don't think is gonna die. In fact, it will grow, but it will grow in a way that is more productive, is more efficient, is the best use of time for clients and for coaches. Okay, so I hope this video was valuable. It was the first one, by the way, so let me know in the comments if you have any type of feedback. And if you want to download the exact step-by-step framework on how to implement this AI system in your business, including also the tools that we use. I didn't want to go too technical in this video. I want to see kind of step-by-step what was the process to implement this. You're going to find a link in the description where you can get access to this. Okay, again, thanks so much for watching till the very end, and I'll see you in the next video.